welcome to Goods In. And this is an exciting one because this is one I've been waiting for probably about 4 or 5 months. So let's chop into this. I thought I'd brandish a nice kitchen knife, which doesn't appear to be that sharp actually at the moment. So I think that could do with a good sharpen. And let's see if we can get into this. This has been provided to me. Well, no, don't get me wrong, I've paid for this, but this has come from Park Cameras. I've never bought from them before, but they were very good, and they had stock, which is quite early on, really, in the UK, stock-wise. So we're going to do an unboxing today of the. Let's drop that out of the way. Let's hope we got the right stuff in here. Let's have a look. We have one Shogun Inferno. Oh yes, this is the real deal. This, I guess, live from Australia, I think they come from. And this is going to be tricky. So let me just, it's quite heavy actually. A lot of stuff in there, I think. So let's get the box out of the way. And our little foam peanut. Which I always remember when I worked at a place that made laptops, we always advised people not to package stuff in foam peanuts because of static. I don't know whether that was a load of nonsense or not. So here we have it. And Atomos do package their stuff really kind of quite nicely. I mean, look at this. This is just wonderful. Look, we have a full Pelly case. Oh, sorry, I'm looking up at my screen so I can see what I'm doing. We have a full Pelly case here containing the Inferno. And there's something else in the bottom. I'm not sure what this is. Ah, okay, this is a UK, so this is a box in the bottom containing a UK power cord. In fact, it contains 2 UK power cords. I presume there's a reason for that, which we will find out in a minute. So let's open it up. Oh, isn't that nice, that sound? And what do we have? Well, first thing I can spot is the fact that this case is just beautiful. This is solid, sealed round here. Really lovely case, but let's not dwell too much on the case. Smells a bit fishy. I think that's just the foam or this stuff. Never mind. Right, so we have our drive caddies here. If you're not familiar with Atomos stuff, they use SSD drives, and the caddies fit the drives and they slot in the machine. So they're really easy to fit. They just got in here, they'll just have a couple of screws, drop the drive in, put the screws in, done. And the rest of it just comes out the back and it just fits into the machine. So there's 4 of those, I think, looks like. And then we have our batteries, which are as standard, the 5200 milliamp per hour. Now, I did a video a while back on some replacement batteries for Atomos. I've got some 7200 ones of these. I'm not sure if they'll be as good as the ones from Atomos, but I don't think these aren't branded actually as Atomos. These are just standard batteries. So I don't know what cells are in these, whether they're good cells or not, but they're the batteries you get with it, and you get 2 of those. Is there like another layer to this or something? Or is that? Oh, there is as well. Yeah, there's another layer to this. Oh, this is exciting. This is like Christmas. And then we have our XLR lead. So they have a kind of, it's almost like a LEMO type connector on the side. A lot of people don't like this, but I think this is a pretty good solution given the space that you need to put it in onto something this form factor. And there we have our 2 XLR connectors to plug in audio directly into the device. And here's our here's our caddy. Oh, okay, our caddy comes with another one. So there's actually 5 caddies. And this is our, sorry, not the caddy, the reader, the SSD card reader, USB 3, that connects up to the computer. So that's good. Now let's take the device itself out. Now that is pretty light. So there is the device itself. You can see my camera there reflecting. And of course, the most sort of crucial thing on these is the high dynamic range, 4K 60. We've got multiple SDIs here and HDMI in and out for looping through to another monitor. I've forgotten what the size of that is, but tripod on the top and the bottom. And basically, yeah, that's pretty light. There's the connector for the XLR, headphone out, power button, 2 batteries. So they're going back to the 2 battery design, which is great because a lot of people criticize them for going to a 1 battery design. I mean, why would you do that? You can hot swap these as you're going along, and you have continuous power, which is good. And then we have a power in here as well, and a remote in. Very nice, very simple. I'm going to leave it like this at the moment. I'm not going to power it up on this video, I don't think, even though maybe I should, just so you can see what it does. Is that the remote? Is that to do with the remote? I'm not sure what that's for. I'm guessing it is, because that's the size of that connector. Yeah, not sure. I'm not absolutely sure what that is, but that's another thing that's in the bottom there. So let's take a look in the bottom of the box. We have our quick start guide. And this is the rather enormous sun hood, I think. There we go. It gives you instructions on how to mount that. This is pretty, I mean, if you look at the size of the actual device here, and then look at the sun, how much the sun hood comes out. Well, yes, you may need that in some circumstances, but it may also be quite impractical in certain circumstances. And that's all right, because the display is 1500 nits, so it's going to eat up power, but it should be pretty bright. Right, what else do we have? Carrying handle. And it comes with the power. I think that's a power lead. Is this part? I think this might be. Yeah, this is part of the sun hood, isn't it? So you can attach it onto both sides. And we have a charger. Oh, so the charger actually has multiple lights on it to denote status. So we've got a little sort of guide there as to what they each do. And here we have one power pack, which if you want to look at the spec of that, you can't really see it too well because it's got this plastic coating on, but just take that off and then you can see, hopefully see the spec of that? Yeah, should be able to. Let's just take that off. And the same, I think, again. So there's 2 power packs that come with it. And that is it, really. That's the whole package. But of course, the most important thing is the Inferno itself. Now, I'm hoping to use this with the Panasonic, so I'll be using it with HDMI. I have got an HDMI lead, but I'm pretty sure that the whole, well, 4K 60 might, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to do that. I might need another HDMI lead. If you try and get hold of an Atomos coiled one, which I wouldn't mind, they are pretty difficult to get hold of at the moment. There's just none of them around. So, smells like technology. That's good. So there we go, just a really quick unboxing of the Inferno. I will be doing more videos on getting it up and running and stuff, but for now, that's what you get in the box. Thanks for joining me, and stay tuned. Please do subscribe if you want to see some sort of, I'll be posting up, of course, as I always do, be posting up some footage shot with this. I'll be posting up some raw, some downloads so you can get some raw files of this, something people always fail to do. They rely on the YouTube encode process, and And don't post up raw files, because obviously they're quite big, but I will be doing that. So you'll have some files to download, some ProRes or DNxHR files to download, or DNxHD, depending on what resolution. And I'll be back with a review of the actual product. So thanks for joining me. See you soon.